Where's my little intro lady? Where is she? Hang on. Wait a minute.
I want to wish everybody a happy and a safe Halloween. Have a happy Halloween! Happy Halloween!
Oh my gosh, yeah, that's lovely little Penelope Winslow from Chicken Bristle, Illinois. Our local affiliate station down there, WCKN, serving the greater Douglas County area.
WCKN.
How's everybody doing today?
What's up, friends?
My goodness, boy, little technical difficulties. You know what I love about Restream? I love when I hit go live and it goes, your broadcast is unexpectedly shut down. And then it kicks me out. I have to re-log in. It says, we're waiting on host. And then Greg's on the left and I'm on the right. And I'm like, I don't want to see me because I have this weird thing when I see myself on camera. Like I want to look at myself and I don't know why that is. And I want to look at your beautiful M&M peanut M&M shaped caramel. Let's say hello to the chat. Who is here? Sig Toy Arts.
Good morning.
Sig? Is that my boy Sig from Vegas?
Sig in the house.
Is that him?
That is him.
Terrence says, hello, what's up in this joint? Look at him.
I love the spooky font.
No, we're doing all kinds of spookiness for Halloween. That's what's happening. Boy, oh boy. Andy the Collector's here. Hey, everybody. Hey, let me see that. Show that off. What is that? Is that David Williams special?
Yeah, this is a Jersey Devil with the Krampus head. Beautiful. Sexy.
That's gorgeous. I'm going to do that too. I don't know if I ever showed my new additions to this guy, but I have this skeleton that I outfitted for the Halloween. Did I ever show off? I added a little facial hair. Look at that.
No, I didn't see that. I love that, man.
Yeah,
little handlebar mustachio.
You know what that is? That's just one of those cheap, like from the Dollar Tree, like fake mustaches. A buddy of mine give me some that you just stick on your lip. They're human size, but if you just take an X-Acto knife and just trim it, and then you can stick it on, it makes it. Yeah, it's not actually. And then I took a pair of tweezers and I just kind of fluffed up the hair.
Perfect, man.
I'm thinking about adding some down. And anyway, so
there you go.
Who now? Larry's Geeky World. Good morning, everybody. Trevor's in the chat. He's got a cup of coffee, some eggs, and some bacon.
There you go.
My dad, man, I miss my dad. I miss my dad every day.
My
dad, when he laughed, he would laugh like this. And my best friend growing up said, sounds like your dad's frying bacon. And we say that all the time. We say it all the time, me and my wife. Jesse Marshall's here. Good morning, everybody.
Morning, Jesse.
Heinrich Hoffman. Hey, Andy. TSJ. Trevor. Hey, I got to tell you, I watched the first half of the LegionsCon documentary last night to get myself in the mood. So far, they have not interviewed Trevor. I don't know what's going on there.
I was just thinking that yesterday. I was at work, and for some reason, I was just thinking about the documentary, and I'm like, did they talk to Trevor? But you know what? Trevor was not at MuskyCon.
And that's where they did the interview?
They did a lot of the interviewing at MuskyCon, and then the folks that work at the studio. So, yeah.
Omar Munez is here. Curtis Ackman's here. Hello, all.
What's up?
Boy, he was in that documentary. He's like the second person they talked to.
Yeah, he was in
J Mac. Good morning, fellas. I saw my big ass walking around the 23-minute mark.
I saw you for sure.
Kevin Hamilton's
just about everybody. I was probably really annoying watching it with my wife because I'm like, oh look, there's Brian. Hey, look, there's Mark. Hey, look, there's she's probably like, shut the hell up.
Yeah, when somebody would come on, I'd be like, that's Chris. He works at and she's like, yep.
Yeah, I don't care.
And then she just puts her earbuds in.
Sorry about your dad passing, man. His dad said his dad passed 2 weeks ago. I'm sorry, man.
I'm sorry too. Losing your dad is
sucks, dude.
Yeah, man, absolutely. Sig was one of the He's somebody I met at LegionsCon for the very first time, the first year I went. And
he's an awesome
man,
artist.
Just an awesome dude, man. Just an awesome dude. Monarch Prime, the Jersey Shore juggernaut. Good morning, ambidextrous peeps. I love that. Oh, he says, I have one of those mugs, Mark. I love it because it holds 2 beers. I got this at a toy comic book convention in Indianapolis a couple of years ago. It's from Wild Bill's Craft Beverages. They had they were basically like they had craft beer and they had craft root beer, and they were selling these mugs. And I got a craft root beer in this. And the really cool thing about this thing being metal is that when you pour something ice cold in it, it stays pretty cold for a while. And if you pour something super hot in it, it stays super hot for a while.
Is it like 32 ounces? How much is
that? God, I don't know. I can't turn it over. I'd pour all the coffee in my lap. But I tell you what you don't do is you don't stand around naked taking pictures of this thing. You don't do that.
Because objects in the mirror are a little bit smaller than real life.
Highly reflective. Grumps is in the house.
What's up, Grumps?
What is everyone dressing up as? I don't know. I think I'm just going to wing it this year. This is the first year that I'm not going trick-or-treating with my family. I'm going to sit at the end of my driveway and hand out candy. So I don't know. I really don't know. Because last year I was the Beast and I walked around with my daughter who was
sweet
6. She was Belle. This year she's going as Rumi from Demon Hunter. What is it? Not Demon Hunter. K-pop Demon Hunters.
K-pop, man, that has taken over the world.
Yeah, man. We're getting action figures from Hasbro. Heinrich's here. Heinrich, good morning.
I'm going to be dressed up as a broke mythic collector.
There you go. Let's see. Am I missing anybody? William Houston's here. Man, you guys are blowing up this chat.
Thank you, guys. I was trying to find my costume from a few years ago. I don't see it.
Is that the one where you were the luchador?
Yes. I'm not.
Or the sex gimp? I can't really.
Well, I mean, that's between me and you, but
I know. All right, dude. Got a couple of things to talk about before we get into the show. October 26th. That's just next weekend, everybody. If you're going to be in Chicago, Illinois, not visiting our affiliate station in WKCKN, you can go to Chicago Toy Show. And you can meet up with our good buddy Steve Mank from tomorrow. Articulated Empire. Which, speaking of, is that tomorrow?
It's tomorrow, baby.
Oh my God, I don't know what day it is. I said next weekend. Yes, tomorrow, Sunday. Sorry. Yeah, if you wanna join him, please go there. Yeah, dude. I for some reason I thought that was next weekend. Oh my God. Okay. So let's talk a little bit about. Oh my gosh, look at that. You got your double jointed no jive turkeys. I have that shirt, but today I'm rocking the El Spooky Zorro shirt from Threadless, which I hope you guys have been there and you've checked out Rob's shirts. We now have all 3 of his designs up. We have the original OG El Spooky Zorro. We have this design, which I designed and I drew the little ghost fox. And then we also have the one from the Purple Gang guys that Jordan designed. So they're all up there. Greg, if you don't mind, could you find that link and throw it in the chat? Do you have that?
Yeah, I can find it.
Okay, if you could find his Threadless.
I can do that.
I think it's just elspookyzorro.threadless.com. I believe that's it. I just don't have it ready to throw in the chat. I'm sorry. But yep, that's what's up. Other notes. Dude, we're 13 days away from LegionsCon, everybody. Dude. I know that nobody's keeping track of that. I know you're not, but 13 days away. Be sure, if you are coming to LegionsCon, and you can check out on the schedule, it says new to Mythics, but it's going to be like a slightly double jointed and then mostly new to Mythics live show. You could come and hang out with us. Greg, what time is that?
6 p.m.
on Saturday.
Yes.
It'll be in one of the upstairs rooms. Come and join us because what we're going to be doing, kind of like the schedule for that show, is that The first, like, say, 10 to 15 minutes is going to be double jointed. It's going to be Greg and I doing our normal double jointed stuff. We're going to do some trivia that's going to cover 80s commercials and 80s toy lines, probably some 80s cartoons trivia. And we're going to give out a couple of these to the winners. If you haven't seen this is the
so good
tunic and tabard set by our good friend Sean over at Action Figure Armory on eBay, and he's made up these nice little double jointed. These are prototypes. You can't order these, you can't buy them, but if you come to the show and you're good at your trivia, you could win. You can win yourself some of those. I believe that what's actually going to happen is if we give out 3, Andy will win all 3. So then after, he doesn't need 3, by the way. So afterwards, try to wrestle 2 of them away from him.
Yes, absolutely.
Let's see here. Who else do we have joining? We have Omar Munez. Steve
Omar.
Mank is my plastic crack dealer. Yep, he got that plug for sure. Oh, look, we got Gina Marie. So excited to see you all. It's been way too long,
hey,
Gina.
Gina.
We're getting hugs soon. We're getting hugs. Got Chris Johnson in there. Hit that like button. Absolutely.
Hey,
thank you for Heinrich's correctness. Third floor. Third floor.
Yes.
Okay.
I just hung out with Chris and Kurt Hughesby at we had a little Mythic meetup.
Dude, I saw your pictures. That looked like a fun time.
It was a blast. We had
just
so
dudes
much
sitting
fun.
around.
So much fun. Pizza and just brotherhood, just talking mythics and hanging out, and it was fun.
Larry's Geeky World says, just got the Graveyard Skeletons, Flogus, Blue Hagnon, and Waltor this morning. Can't wait to open them later tonight. Nice. Larry's Geeky World, clearly, unless he's Mr. Moneybags, not going to LegionsCon. He's celebrating early with his purchases. Curtis Ackerman, my God, buddy, $5. Dang it, Mark, I'll never not see Smurf's head as a peanut M&M. Yep. How many licks does it take to get to the center of the lollipop? 1. We got Generation Joe. Hey, that's a new name. Haven't seen that before. Hola.
What's up, Joe?
Yep. Death and Plastic Rocks. Oh, my God.
Good.
Yes, dude. I've told Sean many times, you need a table at LegionsCon. You'll clean up. You will clean up. And he always says,
he's shipping out some new to Mythics ones within a week or so. So hopefully I will have some for LegionsCon.
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh, I want to show my logo. Can I show my logo that you designed for me?
Please. Yeah.
Your phone. So proud. I love it.
I have been on
you're on fire,
logo design the last couple of weeks. Look at that.
Love it.
We're going to be working on some color versions of that. That's your new to Mythics kind of like smaller graphic.
Yes. Thank you so much, dude. I was a pain in the ass. I'm like, can you make it this? Can you do?
Never.
Can you put wing and do? And
never.
I'm so sorry, but you
never
knocked it out of the park. I love it. And
never.
Thank you.
Also, if you guys saw, our good buddy Matt Stein released his design this week for the Patina Prince. I did that logo for him as well. It's going to be on some shirts that are up on the store.
Chef's kiss. Larry says he will be at LegionsCon. Nice, Larry. You have to what's up?
Man.
There's Maddie back there.
Yeah, that's my daughter.
When was her birthday?
They're all saying happy birthday to you.
Happy birthday, Maddie. You're adorable.
She turned 7 last week.
So darn cute.
All right, head out before you start some trouble.
Look at those little dimples. Look at that.
That's my it's all
she is
live.
So dang cute.
She's a troublemaker.
That's all right.
She's been here before. I can tell you, she's been on this earth more than once.
Adorbs.
Thank you. Man, Larry's Geeky World. Yeah, dude. Don't blow your wad too early, buddy.
Larry, if you need some more figures, you let me know. You send me a message, buddy. I got some to sell you if you're ever interested.
Let's see here. Larry, I need you to come up and say hey to me. I don't know what you look like.
For sure.
You better come up and high five me. I'm either going to be wearing this or my Saturday morning toy collector shirt. I'm a big fat guy with a scraggly beard. You can't miss me, although that's probably a third or 2/3 of the guests there will probably be in that same description.
For sure.
That's kind of fun. Oh yeah, thank you guys. Yeah, she just turned 7. We have a lot of celebrations in October. Other than the fact that it's my favorite month of the year, it has my favorite holiday in the year. My wife's and our anniversary is on the 14th. My daughter's birthday's on the 16th. Yeah, you just had yours and
anniversary and birthday.
Yeah, that's right. And my oldest son's birthday is all in October. All of those things happen.
Great month.
Only my middle son was not born in the month of October. He was born in April. Because that year, my wife said, I'll never be pregnant during during the summer ever again. In Florida, our summers are, yeah. Terrence says that's 62.7% of the crowd.
It really is. At least.
It really is. My wife said, I think this is the only time I'm going to have trouble finding you.
Right. Like,
she's going to keep me on one of those leashes you put kids on at Disney.
Yes. We're going to be all over the place.
Let's see here. What are we doing? Oh, yeah. I think that's it for announcements. Do we have any other announcements? I don't think so.
That you're awesome.
Oh, all right. Let's get after it.
After these messages, we'll be right back.
You know what? There was one more thing. I know I touted this last week, but I want to reiterate it again. Thank you to Jeff for getting our podcast up. Now this is me and my local friend Scott Peavy. He is a stand-up comedian and he is a avid toy collector and toy photographer and toy poser. And we are two enablers, boy. We are like two addicts, and we just we feed off each other. But he and I have a podcast, comes out every 2 weeks. Episode 8 just came out this past week. It was part 2 to our play sets and vehicles, past, present, and future episode. And thanks to Jeff, he has now got us out on all platforms. Yeah, it says listen on Google Podcast. That's not really a thing. Google Podcast kind of went away. It's really just the Google Play Store. It's YouTube. So, but we're on Apple, Spotify, Amazon. We're everywhere. You get fine podcasts. Now, this crop of commercials that I have this week, as you know, the 80s was the golden time for cartoons and toys and all of the like. But also, the 80s was a very strange time. It was very odd and very weird. If you watched commercials during the 80s on Saturday morning, specifically during the Halloween season, you would see like it would go from like Jim and the Holograms or Smurfs, and then it would go to a commercial and it would be Nightmare on Elm Street Part 2. Like they didn't care. Yeah, they would just advertise. Like it'd be like celebrate responsibly this spooky season with Coors Light.
Right.
You know, like there would just be like
our sponsors.
Yeah.
Coors Light. And for your final expenses, reach out to Smith's Mortuary.
Exactly. That's how the commercials ran, dude. Like it's crazy. I have like a 4-hour block of cartoons and commercials, and they are some of the wildest, craziest commercials. And so I had started pulling the toy commercials for today's episode, and we're doing all Halloween throughout the month of October. But dude, I kept coming across some of the most bizarre, weirdest commercials that I have ever seen in my life for the Halloween season. And that's what we're running today. These are not toy commercials. These are just some bizarre commercials from around the country from 1980 in the 80s during the Halloween season. So let's get after it. Wepa!
Hi, I'm Dumpy the Pumpkin, Carvel's fresh ice cream cake, and I'm back for Halloween. And here's my friend, Wiki the Witch.
Having a Halloween party? I'm Wiki the Witch, and what could be more fun than to have us for Halloween? We're both made fresh daily at participating Carvel ice cream stores.
You want to send one to a friend? Please phone 800-327-GIFT and call the Cake Honors most major credit cards. Thank you.
Man, that is some creepy shit.
That's bizarre, right?
And that guy had the accent like, if you want to go get an ice cream.
Yeah. Yeah. Thanks for calling Carvel's. I'm John Carvel. You know, if you find ashes in your cake batter, don't worry about it. It's no charge. Call us at 1-800.
Might be some cigar ashes in there. Make a man out of you.
You get a box of cigars with every box.
Right. We got cigar flavor.
My man. Trevor knows about it. He's like, oh man, Carvel.
I've never had Carvel. I saw it when I worked in New York, but I've never been there.
Fudgy the Whale, Cookie Puss. No way. Mark says, I remember that commercial. There's no way, dude. That's crazy. Like, hey, hang on to your underwear. They're only getting weirder.
There's more.
It's only getting weirder.
The Halloween experts at Magic Manor have everything you'll need this year, including actual character masks from famous motion pictures. And they can show you the proper application of makeup to impress that special someone. Magic Manor's professional hand-painted custom masks start as low as $250. This Halloween, remember Magic Manor. Wigs, masks, makeup, costumes, shockingly
real
authentic.
human faces.
Magic Manor, East Wind Mall.
Wow.
Real human skin used.
Right. Moles and everything.
Man, we got our buddy in the back there. What was the guy? What's the guy that's the new episode of Monsters? The new season of Monsters all about? The guy that was cutting skin off people's faces, like the real guy. Like
Ed Gein
yeah, exactly. Yeah, we got. Thanks for calling. We got Ed Gein in the back making masks.
Got the potato peeler out.
Oh my god! All right, dude.
Crazy.
I don't think anybody is ready for Mr. Fright.
No.
Have you ever been in a haunted house? Follow our adventures as we go from room to haunted room, each day getting closer and closer to lots of interesting things like ghosts, the inside-out people, and other ghouls and goblins. Call me now. I'm Mr. Fright. You're not afraid of me, are you?
Actually, yeah.
Call 976-5432. That's 976-5432.
$2 a minute, man. Jesus Christ. That's some
right.
terrifying. Dude,
Yeah,
I can't tell
right.
you how many 1-800 or 1-900 phone commercials. You know, it was like, call us and we'll tell you a spooky story.
Yes, I remember that.
It's crazy. All right, man. Yeah. Thanks, Terrence. I'm having a brain fart this morning. Ed Gein. That's exactly.
I wasn't much help. I was just looking like,
He did inspire a lot of Psycho. He inspired because of the way he would, he kept his mom's body and would talk to her and dress up as her. He took on her persona, and then Texas Chainsaw Massacre because he was making stuff out of people's skin suits, and Hannibal. Yeah,
Hannibal. Yeah, that was a lot of crazy scene in Silence of the Lambs. That's how. Yeah,
it puts
Hannibal
the lotion in the basket. The introduction to my ice cream cake crunchy addiction. Yeah, that's some crazy stuff. All right, let's get into our Andy's favorite episode section of the show.
Yes, let's do it.
It's called Make Mark Cry. Here we go.
Make Mark Cry. Let's do it.
All right, Andy, if you get this one, I'm going to buy you a Mr. Fudgy whale cake.
There you go.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the annual Woodstock Wacky Races. The sky is clear, and ballooning machines of every kind have been invented for what promises to be our best race ever.
Max, this year we're gonna win this race.
Richie Rich?
And we built just the machine to do it. The Max Chucky Special is unbeatable. Whoops.
I've seen this.
All we need to do is blow up our balloon.
Save your breath, Chucky. This looks like a job for...
I had to stop it before he pulled out the main character. Any guesses? Gray says Short Tails. No, sir. It is not Short Tails.
I'm going to say Richie Rich or something. I don't know.
Okay, Richie Rich. Terrence says Norman Bates, Leatherface, Kraft, and Hannibal Lecter. I don't think that's what this is. Oh, he said Shirt Tails. Sorry. Also wrong. Andy says, I recognize
It's like,
this.
what about T-shirt tails?
Yeah. What about Duck Tails? No, all of those incorrect.
Keep trying, Guesagway.
Andy, I'm going to give him some time because he may figure it out.
Yeah? That's some bitch. That's some bitch.
He's big and blue and scary, but a friendly monster too. My pet monster, I love you. He's always playing scary tricks, but I know that's okay. Cause he's just having lots of fun in his own monster way. He loves to munch on garbage. He'll even eat the can. If this sounds gross, please understand. He's my best friend. My pet monster, my very, very bestest friend. My pet monster, a monster of a friend. A monster of a friend.
Andy, I want my cake.
I want my cake. Now you're getting
I
one.
want my cake, you son of a bitch.
I put some ashes on top
Yeah,
of it.
that's
It's gonna be
right.
great.
Those aren't sprinkles. Those are ashes.
Man, I can't. I think he Googled it. That's what I think.
I'm
That's
like, how can he cheat? That man, this dude, how did he know that, man?
Because he's, you know what? Andy's actually AI. Never tell a fat guy he'll get them ice cream cake. Yeah, man. I feel you, bro.
We're gonna have it delivered.
Yeah, man. This is wild. It's Sig's like, is this monster based on Bowie Mandela? You know what? I never had my pet monster as a kid, but I did buy one a couple years ago as a Funko Pop. And it's neon, like the chains glow under a black light. It's really cool. I looked this morning to see if I had it up here on my 80s shelf. I do not. So that must mean it's in my son's room because he takes all my Funko Pops, which I don't have a lot. I have like maybe 10. He took them all.
That's all you're allowed.
He said,
no more than that.
Howie Mandel.
I like Bowie Mandela better.
Bowie Mandela.
I like Bowie Mandela.
Hey kids, you ever heard of the Bowie Mandela effect?
That's right.
It's when you're trying to say Howie Mandel, but it comes out Bowie Mandela.
Oh
my God. I love that.
Funny.
Like that won't be beat today. That's the best. That comment wins. Somebody give that man a
Bowie Mandela.
A super chat. Oh my God.
Too funny.
Oh, you know what? I didn't do. I didn't add our I didn't add. Let me see. Ooh, gotta do it real quick. Nope. I hope you guys can't see this.
No, we can't.
Okay, great, because that would be embarrassing. Come on. I'm trying to add a screen. I'd like to add a screen. Come on, pop in. I'm going to need you to pop in. Oh, man. It's not going to pop in.
Damn it.
All right. Let me see. Greg, fill some time for us, buddy, while I'm
Sure. Any pickups for the week, guys? Let me know what you guys got. Or are you saving your money for LegionsCon, which is most of us, except for Mark, who
no. I'm totally saving my money.
You're saving your money?
Larry's Geeky World, man. That dude's got me beat. Did you see what he picked up? That's crazy.
I did. So let us know in the chat. Shout out to Bowie Mandela.
I am on a
buying hiatus.
Yeah, dude. I am like on a toy diet right now.
A biatus.
Yeah, I hurt my biatus this last week.
Pull the biatus.
All right, yeah.
And you got a rock. Okay.
There we go. I got it. There we go. There we go. All right. So wish list.
Oh,
did I play the intro?
No. Generation Joe, I'm with you, buddy. I'm with you. I'm about the same budget wise. Okay, go ahead. Sorry.
Here we go. Yeah, Generation Joe, that's about what my budget is. Absolutely.
Yes, sir.
100%. Okay, so this is not like a toy page like out of a catalog, but this was one of the Kenner catalogs that they would put out for the year, showing off all the Kenner products that were coming out. And I thought this was really cool. I know that we have seen some of these figures fairly recently in other ads, but I thought this was really cool because, number one, I love the Real Ghostbusters toy line.
I know you
One
do.
of my favorites. One of my favorites. Speaking of which, I just got the Mondo notification yesterday that my Egon Spengler, who is my favorite Ghostbuster, by the way, just shipped. So I'm excited to get that. That's really cool. I don't know why, because I've had Peter for like a month and I haven't even opened him yet.
No.
But we're going to look at this. I didn't have a lot of these, dude. I did not have a lot of these figures. So I'm excited to take a look at these. I know that we just looked at the monsters, like the classic monsters, the mummy, the hunchback, the orange-haired freaky dude. I know we just talked about them recently. I want to say that was on the episode that Jeff filled in for you the weekend you were getting married.
Okay.
Got them then. But I did not have a lot of these others. Now, the fright features, the basic fright features that are on page 2 over here on the bottom left, I did have those. I had every one of them.
Nice.
I loved those guys. But when it comes to like the second and like third versions, so we had Screaming Heroes on the left page, and then underneath that, the new super fright features. I had that Egon. If I'm not mistaken, Egon's hat or his helmet like opened up like that, like it came apart in two
Those look
sides.
cool. Those look cool to me.
But I didn't have the rest of them. And check out above the Screaming Heroes. Check out Janine with the soft goods. That's crazy.
I saw that. Yes.
I don't remember any. I never had any of those.
Can I make an admission here?
Yeah.
I'm probably the only one, but I had a minor crush on Annie Potts.
Hey. I mean,
and then she did the designing. Was it Designing Women? What show was that? So. She was older. And I was like, there's something about her that I liked.
Hey, man.
Anyways, sorry. Slowed the show down on that. But,
no,
I never had any of these. But classic monsters, I think those are cool. It looks like that Dracula has a soft goods
cape. Yeah. Now, we went over this. Somebody told me in the chat, I'm sure it was Andy, told me in the chat who that red-haired monster is, the third one from the left in the classic monsters. I just don't remember. Hey, Brick's in the chat.
Brick.
So, yeah, so we've got the mummy, we've got the hunchback, we've got whatever that ghoul zombie thing is. We've got, of course, the werewolf, Frankenstein's monster, and the Dracula. Now, the only, other than the fright feature Ghostbusters that I had was, this, was that your stomach?
No, my dogs. We've got company, so I might mute myself for a second here.
Brick says you were not the only one. I was sold in Pretty in Pink.
I feel validated.
Yeah. Oh, look here. So did I. Pretty in Pink. Check that out. Sig says, I used to steal those little ghosts out of the packages when I was a little kid.
I love Sig, man.
The 80s, the time when, you would just shoplift with, reckless abandon. I did have the Haunted Human Trash Man. I did have that guy. I believe the way he worked, I just knocked my microphone thing off. There we go. I believe you pushed him down, like his legs went up inside of his torso, and when you did that, a monster popped out of the trash can, or a ghost or a ghoulie popped out of the trash can. I had that one Haunted Human, but that's the only. Oh no, I'm sorry, I take that back. I had the granny, because I remember the whole front part of her white shirt in the front unfolded, and there was like teeth and a tongue in there.
I didn't know that they had that many Ghostbuster figures. I don't think I've seen that many.
Yeah, man, that was a fun line. Larry's Geeky World says, my brother and I had all the Fright feature figs except for Janine. Yeah, I don't know what happened, but like after like the Fright features and the Haunted Humans, I think I got out of this line. I don't remember getting any of the other, like the rest of them. But I tell you what, I really do hope that Hasbro continues to put out the real Ghostbusters Kenner remakes, because that's the only way I get to enjoy those figures now as an adult. But yeah, I had a bunch of those, and I love that line. It's one of my favorites. I always tell everybody, I know that this is sacrilege, but I'm more fond of the real Ghostbusters cartoon and the toy line than I am of the Ghostbusters movies. I know that's terrible. I shouldn't say that, but it's so true.
That's okay, man.
Sometimes you just like Annie Potts, All right, we got one more thing to talk about right here. Remember this? Come on, please do not tell me that I am the only one that had any of these. These are like your dollar store.
I had these. I
did you?
actually
Yeah.
I had the car on the right, and I had the ship on the left. And I love those to death. I was just thinking about those the other day, and I miss those. But I didn't remember what they're called.
Same. I had the car on the right and the ship on the left.
And I think I bought them at like a convenience store, like a kind of like a CVS nowadays or a Walgreens.
Yeah.
And they were cheap. They were like $2.99, $3.99, $4.99. I don't know, but man, I love these because they fit your figures.
Dude, these got so many repurposed uses, like Star Wars, Buck Rogers, G.I. Joe. Like, I would just put anything in these things. Absolutely, dude.
Yeah, they were perfect, like transports for your Star Wars figures. They were just adjacent to so much sci-fi stuff.
I want to say that my mom got me some of these from a store we had called Roses, which was like Target, but it was like more of a discount store.
How did you find these? Like, how did you come up with this?
I found this graphic. Like, I follow this page on Facebook called Forgotten Toys or something like that. And I just,
I'm hunting one of these down, dude. Then the ship was really cool.
Yeah. I never saw that gray one on the right.
I didn't either.
And I never saw the big carrier on the left, but that's maybe because this wasn't from a line that I followed as a kid. But sometimes like your mom or whatever, like for like some random, like you did good in school, or you did a lot of chores and helped clean up or whatever, you get like a little special little gift or something.
Yeah, that makes me so happy.
Dude, yeah, man. Laser Force was what it was called.
So, I did not know that. I forgot about that.
And it may be it might. Yeah, I don't know if that's. Yeah, oh yeah, Laser Force with an S. There you go. Yeah. Yeah, dude, I saw these instantly, and I was like, I had these, man.
Yes,
I had these as a kid.
Love those. They're just so much fun. They were so much fun, and they were real sturdy. It was kind of thick plastic.
Yeah, Andy says these were great, cheap extra vehicles for Joe's.
Yes, good adjacent stuff.
Sig said I had the ship on the left, played with the car on the right. Absolutely. Yeah, Andy says Kmart specials. Yeah, it is probably just Kmart.
Trevor had the truck, I guess.
Wow, Laser Force. I had these so awesome. That's right. Monarch Prime says he saw them all the time, but never had them. Brick says never had these, but they were pretty. Yeah, Jesse had. Yeah, okay. Roses was our main department store. Yeah, mine too for a long time. Absolutely. Monarch says like
they were cheap. I think they were like $4.99, $3.99. They were really cheap, but just good sturdy vehefigures.
Look at Trevor had the big truck on the left. Man, look at you. He came from that rich family. He could afford the $5.99. Affluent. That's right. Yes. Yeah, we had two East Coast Cody. Roses, a very Ames or James way adjacent. Yeah, we had two stores like this. We had Roses and Fred's.
West Coast, it was Jimco, Zodi's, Thrifties, I guess. That was about it. Kmart, yeah, we had Kmart. It's Bowie Mandela, absolutely.
Yeah, exactly. Curtis is having a little bit of a seizure here. Never see these in my life. I'm not sure.
Let me know if you guys see these anywhere. I would love to pick one of these up from like eBay or something.
I think it's the Bowie Mandela effect.
Yes,
absolutely. All right. I'm glad so many people remember. I was so afraid that I was going to pull this out and everybody's going to be like, what the crap is this junk? Like, where did you?
Oh, that makes me happy. I was just thinking about these the other day. I'm like, because I didn't know the name, and I'm like, there's no way I would be able to find that again.
I came across, I remember very distinctly having a line of action figures that were like, they were like Aldi brand or Equate brand, like Rambo, you know, like they were shirtless. They had camo pants. They came with big Bowie knives. And I just happened to I came up while I was doing my Chuck Norris. And I was looking for Chuck Norris figures on eBay all the time. I came across them and I almost bought one. I can't remember now what they're called, but I think I could go back and find them. Brick says clockwise from bottom left to right, not the Havoc, not the Dr. Doom roller, not the Adventure People plane. That's right. Brick, also from West Coast, Jimco, yes. Zodi's Best, Fedco.
Fedco, yeah. Yeah, Best. Yes, absolutely.
Jesse Marshall says our Roses is still open, but it's a shell of what it was. But you know what? Even as a kid, like you go into Roses and it was just like, this is not Walmart. Like you kind of even knew as a kid, you're like, yeah, this isn't, but they had toys, so it doesn't matter.
That's all that mattered to us, right?
That's right. Terrence says New York, we had Woolworths and Lampsons, also Alexander's.
Woolworths, yeah, we had Woolworths. And you know what? I don't think we didn't think that back then about it being junk or lesser. You know what I mean? We just thought, whoa, this is another cool vehicle. Like if there was something that I could fit more figures into, like I had like a 70s like Buddy L van or something, and like it would transport my figures just fine. Or I had like a plastic like F1 race car. Dude, Luke fit in there. He's good to go.
J-Max says got a lot of love for knockoff knockoff-ish type toys. Parents would say yes. Yeah, absolutely. Like I was just talking this morning with my local toy group, all of my local friends. We were chatting this morning about how like one of my local friends, Scott, who I do the podcast with, was talking about like how quickly CT Toys has become one of his favorite toy companies, and that he is more excited about CT Toys releases than he is like Hasbro Marvel Legends. It's because, you know, like they're $30. You're getting, you know, 90% of a Mafex or a SH Figure Arts at like a $30 price point. Like, come on. Like, and in some cases they make improvements over.
And I think it's just what's fun. What is fun for you? You know,
right?
If you're having fun with this, you know, $15, $20 Spider-Man, then that's what matters. It doesn't matter the label or the price or whatever. It's
I mean, and then look how much this love is giving us right now. Terrence says my favorites were the knockoff He-Man figures. Yeah, I mean, we're getting tons of
do a show on this, huh? We'll have to do like adjacent or knockoff or cheaper like toys or something. Like we'll have to have some slides, and that'd be fun.
Cheap ass Chinese toys from the swap meets made me the man I am today.
Swap meets in California, man. You find some weird kind of like Taco Vader toys, man. Just cheap, weird, you know, a mishmash of different, you know,
Fernando
toys and stuff. My man, Fernando. Swap meet toys were the best.
Brick says he misses a good swap meet.
I call those Taco Vader toys, man, because they got some weird stuff from Mexico. They would just be like Spider-Man with like Power Rangers.
Heck yeah.
And like a Darth Vader cape or something. Just weird stuff, man. A sombrero. You don't know what you're gonna find. You never know what you're gonna find.
All right, man. Let's get into our pickups. Double pickups.
Yeah.
All right. How many you got, buddy?
I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Okay. All right.
Six.
We're about there. 4, 5, I'll kick off. 7, 8, 9. If you guys, I really hope you saw my review of this week. I was sent this by our good friends over at Harbinger Studios, which is Savage Crucible. They sent me the Varnox the Unchained.
Nice.
Actually, it's called Varnox Unchained. And this, guys, I'm telling you, this is it. This is if you're new to Savage Crucible and you want to get into the line, this is the set to pick up. This is the definitive set to pick up. At shows, it's going to be $50. I don't know what it's going to be when it retails online. I have no idea. The first place you can get this in America is going to be next weekend or this coming week at the Titans Toy Expo in Nashville, Tennessee. They will have these for the very first time. These were overseas exclusives. They were sold for the first time in Germany and in China at the 2 toy shows that Savage Crucible just went to over there. This guy is fire. One thing to note is that the torso here, the abdomen, is kind of randomized. Not really. It just means that they have 2 different lower torsos. They have the back of it. Here, let me take this off. All right. So the back of this guy, if I can take his armor off a little bit and show you. So on the back, he has a tattoo. So this is 2 brothers. These are twin brothers. All right. So on the back of his body, he has like a scorpion tattoo. Okay. And the front of the torso has the rest of the scorpion tattoo on it, the claws and such. But on the back, on the lower abdomen, the tail curls one way and the tail curls the other way on the other abdomen. So the package looks a little different. This head is packaged to his right or to his left in one package, and it's packaged on him in the other package. So you kind of need to buy 2 if you want to have the 2 twins, but you can just make so many different characters out of this. You get so many parts. There are some new things that have never been released before, like this belt is brand new. One of the sword scabbards is brand new. They've got some brand new ankles for human feet. So the ankles are helping the figure stand up better. They're still making some tweaks. I was talking with Rob about it this week. They're still making some tweaks to the ankles, but this is a new updated ankle joint. And I love this. This guy, especially with this backpack armor on that we've seen from Wave 1, that's extremely hard to put on. This right here is, I love this guy. He looks kind of like a predator, like a feral predator. Like the one from the Prey movie. I absolutely love this. $50, you get so many parts. You can make 2 named characters or any combination thereof. Also in the back of the package, this is the insert that they slide into the back of the package. I trimmed off the edges that fold around the sides, and now I have like a huge printed nice map of the world of the Savage Crucible. If you're as into that world as I am, you've got that. So Varnox Unchained, I think it's going to go up on their site for sale after the Titans Toy Show. So pretty soon it'll be up and you can grab yourself one. And I'm telling you, it is the Savage Crucible figure to own.
It looks good. Looks good, man. I like how they're making constant improvements on their stuff. Very cool.
Yes, absolutely.
Speaking
of Savage Crucible, I'm so sorry. Brick just said he mentioned something in the chat where he said, shoot, great reminder. I got to pre-order figs from Savage Crucible's new wave. I think it just started. It did. If you go to their website, they did just upload, I believe it is 3 new figures. It's 2 of their Snake Men and Kubla Khan. So the first time they're having a Frank Frazetta Kubla Khan.
His head sculpt is pretty damn cool.
Yes. So yeah, and the timing right before LegionsCon, probably not a coincidence.
Right. Maybe a little intentional, maybe. So I love Marvel Legends, but it's definitely a line that I'm trying very hard to get out of. I get excited and I pre-order stuff and then it ships overnight or it converts overnight and I don't get a chance to cancel. So that happened with the 2-pack of Storm and Wolverine, which are both great figures, and also Jean and Cyclops, which are also great, but I don't want them. So if anybody needs these,
chat,
do a deal, or meet you at LegionsCon, I'll split them. Hit me up. So
do we know if that brown suit Wolverine is the same one body as the one that was in the Secret Wars?
Yes. Yeah. Okay. I watched Robo's review and wrong one. It's the same body. The head sculpt is different, but everything else is the same. Might be a different color a little bit of the brown.
Yeah. Monarch, you won't be disappointed because when you order the back figures like Nin Villamir, when you order figures that have already come out, they will also send you the new feet that have been redesigned to help them stand. The first wave notoriously for falling over. So So yeah, definitely. Yeah, that if, I'm telling you, if you only get one, get that, dude.
Or Jaeger.
It's Jaeger's my personal favorite just because I love like werewolf types and rogue types. I love that figure, but I'm just saying like this is like getting a deluxe Mythic Legions figure where you just it comes with tons of armor, tons of weapons, and you can just pop and swap and have your own fun, make your own figure. Also, all of the parts that come with him, the painted body parts, it matches the same color as the Frazetta Warrior with ball and chain. So if you have that figure or plan on getting it, then you can pop and swap all the parts with that as well. Candyman 5000 says, yeah, Hasbro Pulse does that. They usually charge between 1 and 3 a.m. for some reason. Yep. V-Dog says, Mark, do you have all of the AWOC and Savage Crucible figures? Sadly, I do. I say sadly because for my wallet and my space. But yeah, I am now caught up. I own every AWOC release, and I also have every Savage Crucible release as well. Absolutely.
Nice.
I love both of those lines. I love both of the companies. I love both of the groups of people who work there. And I wish both of those groups of people nothing but success.
Absolutely. That Elric figure, I am in love with.
Go and watch Rob's live stream from Wednesday night. He shows off the almost near final Elric.
Yes.
It's incredible.
That's coming this year?
I don't know if it's going to ship by the end of the year. It seems like they would have already had to have it shipped already.
Yeah.
But it's going to be very, I would say it's in the next 3 to 4 months. But hey, I don't need anything else to charge before 13 more days from now.
Right.
So this was a spur of the moment pickup that I just got yesterday. And it hit me in my 80s feels. I am not collecting this line whatsoever, but I was in Walmart and I came across the WW Superstars. And this is the Ultimate Warrior, who when I was a kid was my favorite wrestler. And this so completely reminds me of, I forgot what those figures were called, like Wrestling Superstars from LJN. They were like hard plastic and they had like spring-loaded features. I had Ultimate Warrior. I had Macho Man was probably my second favorite wrestler. You would like pull their arms back and they would lock into place, and then like you could like they would let them go, and then they would like throw a figure or whatever. They would do slams and bashes or whatever. And I saw this and I was like, dude, this is so much like that LJN figure from when I was a kid. So I grabbed it. He's got a little baggie in the back with some extra stuff. I don't know what he comes with. I can't wait to do a little miniature review on that. And he's going up on my 80s shelf.
Absolutely.
So, yeah.
I've been waiting for this game forever. When was Tsushima? 4 years ago? 5 years ago?
4 years ago. It was the last PlayStation 4 game.
So I just got this 3 days ago. But I've been busy. I got married, had a birthday, work, yada yada yada, LegionsCon. And then I bought Battlefield 6. So I've been having fun playing that. But when the dust settles, maybe Christmas morning, I don't know, I'm gonna pop this baby in because I loved Ghost of Tsushima. It was the best game of that year and probably the next couple years.
Yeah. When I say it was the last PlayStation 4 game, what I mean is it was the last PlayStation 4 like AAA release. All AAA games after that started developing for the PS5. They still make PS4 games. I'm not saying it was the last one. I got that the week it released. I've played about 2 or 3 hours. It's been super busy. I really love it though. I'm loving it.
Oh, you're busy too?
No, yeah, just a little bit. Just a little bit.
Okay.
Yeah. Hey, hit Greg up. He's got an open Human, and if you need him, Krieger the Barbarian, Human are great. I will need to get that one. Mark showed so that I can use the parts to make new figures. Absolutely. Here's what I am going to say. As much as I love the people over at Harbinger, and as much as I love Savage Crucible, they still are not. The parts are getting better. This time, the figure, the feet. the lower legs and the lower arms, they're getting better and better at the tolerances to make them easy to pop off, but still tight when you put them together for the joints. I still just wish that they were a little more pop and swappable. Just and they're continuing to work on their joints. They're continuing, but I don't want to have to like get a figure and then take my like Dremel and then like have to Dremel down posts. I don't like to do that. I had to do that a little bit with the feet to make them a little easier to pop in and out, but yeah, they're getting there. Soon, I cannot wait to have just like all brand new parts and I can like pop and swap. It's just something that I love. It's one of the reasons I collect Valivers, for that same exact reason. It's just the popping and swapping and all that kind of stuff. Yeah, look at all these excuses. Look at that. All these excuses. Birthday, married, and work. Man, you should have stopped at number 2, though. That's right. Let's see. Okay. Speaking of things, all right. Number 1, Hasbro needs to slow the F up. They are sending too much stuff.
I'm telling you.
Speaking of things that, boy, talk about shouldn't have shipped. I was very much hoping this would not ship before LegionsCon, and it did. And I didn't even know that it had shipped. I did not even get an email from Hasbro. My wife said, "Hey, there's a $150 charge from Hasbro on the bank." And I'm like, "No, there's not." And she goes, "Yes, there is." And I looked, and sure enough, there was. And then the next day I got the email that this had shipped.
I want that, man.
The Vintage Collection Darth Vader's tie Advance. I think the box is the same. No, it's not. It's a little different. There's the back. I don't collect Vintage Collection, but I never had this as a kid, and I always wanted it. I never had a TIE Fighter as a kid. It's got the swap out panels like for battle damage, which looks incredible. Oh man, like I'm just so excited about this, and it is going to get hung up in the room. But yeah, that's 150 less I'll have at LegionsCon.
It's like 165, wasn't it?
Well, the set itself was 129.
Oh, was it? I thought it was more than that.
It was 130, and then you got tax on there. It was like 148 with tax.
Oh, okay.
But hey, I'm a Hasbro Pulse member for one last year, and so my shipping was free. So yeah, it's a nice thing. I did read the other day though that there was no targeting computer sticker that comes with it. So one of the Yak Face or somebody has a sticker that you can go online and print it. Oh, really?
You have the printer.
Oh, nice. Yeah, I'm not gonna ever be looking on the inside of it. I mean, the inside's pretty detailed, but yeah, that's cool that they have that. Brick says, sadly, I won't be at LC25 this year. Wish I could. Not sad, this year. Yeah. Next year, I'll be back with my butt at the Sparrow table. Bet, as the kids say. That is amazing because I need to give Brick a hug. And next year, boy, the Sparrow table is gonna be popping. It's gonna be as the kids say. It's gonna be lit.
No cap.
It's gonna be fire. No cap. Exactly. Let's see. Oh, Brick was that? I don't think we knew each other then. He's like, one of my favorite memories from LC24 was hearing the lobby erupt. When
dude, that was. I was like, I walk in, there was like, I don't know, a couple people, and they're like, Schmur, and I was just like, man, you guys, I'm with my people. I was so happy.
Peoples. All right, what else you got?
Oh, what else do I got? What else do I have?
Yeah.
Oh, so the next few things were all gifts from my buddy Fernando, who is in the chat. So thank you, Fernando. I love you, buddy. Me and Fernando, we worked together at Craft like how many years ago? 2013, 14, something like that. And we've just been buddies ever since. We would meet at this great donut hamburger shop in was it Hanford? What town was that? It was a little town near where he lived, I guess. But and we would trade figures, like we would barter. So we'd be like, hey, I found this new Logan, and I'll trade it to you for a Mystique and a burger from this hamburger shop.
Nice.
So we would meet, but so we've been buddies for years. Anyway, so he sent me some things. He sent me a box of like 4 different things. So he sent me this. Thank you very much. Nice. I love this one. This one and the first one. I just love these guys. So thank you very much. Very 6'7". This stuff is not 6'7", but yes. So that's my first. What do you got? Or do you want me to do them all?
I've got like 4 things left, so you could do them all if you want, or
I'll do them all.
do them individually. It doesn't matter.
Well, yeah, go ahead. You do one.
I got this guy off of Amazon, and I am pretty sure this is going to be the G.I. Joe figure of the year, and that is Budo. If you'd asked me last year who was going to be the top G.I. Joe release of 2025, Judo would not have been on my top 50 list. I don't think he would have made it. I also don't think I would have put Crystal Ball on there either. But Nova, look at Nova. She heard you say hamburger, and she is just like, what? What's going on?
Wait, where? Yeah, I think Heinrich really liked that Budo figure too,
dude.
Nice.
And the cool thing is I saw somebody basically say, if you just have a green shirt grunt, if you just have like a green shirt G.I. Joe, like a basic grunt figure, you literally can put all of his samurai armor on that green shirt grunt and have a full samurai. And then Budo is fully decked out as Budo should have been, like from his old release. And so basically there's enough parts in there to make 2 full figures.
Wow.
And so, if he wasn't like a deluxe $35 release, I would run out and grab another one because my local Walmart has them now. But that's kind of a lot just to drop on a duplicate, especially right here before LegionsCon. Boy, she is really trying to figure out if you do indeed have a hamburger.
Well,
you can't see her.
First, I gave her brother one, and she feels like she got cheated in the exchange. Like, her math doesn't quite math right. Like, it should be 2 for her, and then 2 for her. So when I give her brother one, she's like, "Bro, what's going on here? Math is not mathing." I love the mythic version of Skullman and Head. I do too. I've got multiples, and I love them. I've got at least a couple opened in my room of both versions. I
what
love
a great
that.
Halloween figure too, by the way.
It is for sure. My man Fernando also gifted me this. I wanted this, couldn't find it. I missed out on the pre-order and have not been able to find one. And this Fernando has like this magic ability of like, he's like, we'll just put it out there. I want to find this today, and he'll find it. It's like some kind of nice. They call it the Nando luck. So thank you, Fernando, for this birthday gift as well. I appreciate it very, very much.
This actually, I pre-ordered this not too terribly long ago. As soon as it went up for pre-order on Walmart, and mine did not get canceled. It actually shipped, and I actually received it. But some local friends pre-ordered it as well from Walmart, and it got canceled. So we all know how that goes.
Walmart,
more than likely, these are going to start showing up in stores, and then Walmart will put it back up, and it will be in stock. So I did get the Ghost Viper and Dire set. For me, this was like, I don't care about the figure. I want all the extra parts because it all matches everything from Crystal Ball, and I really wanted to deck out my Crystal Ball. But I will tell you, this figure, it's like a Viper just repainted. He looks pretty amazing. Like, I'm pretty happy with that repaint. But as you can see, that's the Timber repainted in the green translucent. You have a snake, a cobra head, a wolf head. All kinds of crazy stuff. But dude, check out that helmet with the painted skull.
Yeah, that does look pretty cool.
Yeah, so
I'm a sucker for translucent. I like translucent stuff.
Yeah.
I don't love it, but I like it a lot. It's a nice kind of alternative, like that Fire Knight and the Mythic, with Baethir. Nando also gifted me. Come on, man. I showed you this the other day, didn't I? HasLab Baroness. Come on, man.
That's insane.
Too much. This is for my next 5 birthdays. Thank you, Nando. This is one of the best. This is top 10. Speaking of top 10, we're doing a top however many. What are we doing? Like a triple jointed?
Probably top 5.
Talk on that, man. Talk on that.
Hang on, I'm looking something up.
Oh, he's looking at something. Okay, so we're gonna do like a top, but we're having like a top 10 show with our buddy Curtis, and we're gonna do.
It'll be our end of the year show.
End of the year show. We're gonna do multiple lines. We're gonna do like what Joe, or we're gonna do indie, mythic. What tell? I just say yes. Okay, this guy right here is the guy that did.
I was looking up how much that Baroness is selling for right now on eBay. She is consistently selling for about $125 to $130, and your boy give it to you. That right there, that's love. That's friendship. That's what this community is all about.
I can't one up that. What am I going to give him?
No, you can't. She was probably the most wanted figure out of that Rattler 3, out of the figures. I mean, for me, I really wanted Wild Weasel because I didn't have a Rattler when I was a kid, but somehow I wound up with that figure, and I loved him. He was great. So that's amazing. We are already in talks about what our end of the year show is going to look like.
Can't wait.
Curtis loves his lists. We love to do lists. So this year, instead of doing just a top 10 list of our top 10 figures of the year, we decided, what if we broke it down by our top 5 Joes of the year, top 5 Mythic Legions, top 5 indie toy company figures, and then do our maybe our top 5 overall so that anybody can be thrown in there. So we're probably going to break it down like that. We haven't finalized the lists. We don't know exactly what those categories are going to be. It's got to be something that all 3 of us have, or at least all 3 of us are excited about. But then the top 5 of the year allows us, if there's not a category for, say, we wouldn't do this, but as an example, if we did top 5 Conan figures of the year, if we didn't do that and you wanted to throw a Conan in there, then you would throw it in your top 5 figures of the year list. You know what I'm saying? So we'll probably do something like that. We're still trying to iron out all the kinks, but that's going to be our big end of the year show. It won't be an hour long. I can promise you that.
With me, you, and Curtis?
No, it's
happening. Get your snacks. Get your
my next pickup, man. I'm so happy to have this in hand.
I'm happy for you to have it. I don't know what it is. Oh, yeah. I know you've been wanting that.
Yeah, man. I got my box in this week from Steve at Articulated Empire. I only got 3. I only got 3 figures from this wave. I wanted to leave something for me to pick up at LegionsCon. So I went ahead and got that. I also got this.
Nice.
That is the little, what is this called? The communications set? Ox Crew Campsite Collection.
Let me know what you think on that.
Man,
thinking about it,
dude. Dio pieces all day.
Did you open it already?
Nope, I have not. I've been saving it, and that's my last 2 pickups. My other pickup is going to be our unboxing.
Okay. My last thing is from Nando. Came in this little velvet bag.
Uh-oh.
Check this out.
What?
Look at that, man.
Look at that right there. So when Greg knocks you out,
pow!
Look at that.
Thank you, Nando. Thank you. That was phenomenal. Thank you for the gifts, dude. I appreciate it, man.
Yeah, when you told me what he sent you, I was blown away.
I was blown away. I'm like, dude, just send me and he sent me some sugar cookies from Utah. He lives in Utah.
Nice.
He's a Cali boy like me, but he moved to Utah for his sweet lady. And he sent me some sugar cookies, which are phenomenal. Thank you.
All right. Well, let's get into our unboxing.
Do it, baby. Let's do it.
Look at that. We are unboxing my most anticipated Cosmic Legions release in quite a long time, and that is Kurnn Rey. I have wanted this figure for, 2 years since they've shown it off?
What was the third? Did you get a figure, or was that set?
No, the campsite set were the 3 things.
Okay. Gotcha. Because Ularia is a really, really great figure, man. That purple in person, I'm telling you.
All right, let me read. Uh-oh, what did that drop? Our stick fell out. Why is that loose?
And I have not had a chance to open this yet either.
All right.
I was happy when Mark.
Look at this. Look at this 5-point type Jeremy's writing in. God bless. After crashing onto the surface of the strange planet, the surviving members of the Organox. Sorry, if I mispronounce words, it's because I can't see them. Struggled to survive, building a makeshift camp from the remains of their shattered vessel. They're led by Velok and Ularia Spear. They are the ship's pilot and navigator, but also father and mother figures of this unconventional family. I did not know that. The bonds of the Ox crew have formed after many cycles traveling together, making the loss they sustained that much more devastating, as only 6 members The Korganox, crew escaped from the crash. Now is not the time to mourn the dead, however, for the survivors never hope to leave. If I just can't read his writing, my God, it's so small, it's so tiny. Sorry,
We're getting old, baby.
Kurnn
We're
Rey.
getting old.
Relieved at having survived multiple threats at their camp, the Ox crew take a few moments to celebrate and recognize that despite all the hardships they have faced since their crash, they are lucky to still be together. As the celebration winds down, the crew spot a stranger on the horizon, heavily armed and well equipped. This mysterious character seems to be watching the camp. Before the Ox crew can investigate, the stranger disappears. Kurnn Rey knows she was spotted, something she has hoped to avoid as she tried to investigate what was clearly the ship's crash site. Seeing the crash survivors and their camp, she knows she must report back immediately, finding a hiding spot in the base of the Thrax face. She removes her helmet and her heavy coat as she fires up her communications gear. That gear is archaic, but it works as she taps a message to her people. Intruders here, come get. She writes, a light blinks, confirming that her message has been received and that her people are on the way. Okay, so I guess she goes along with the campground communications gear. That's pretty cool.
I didn't know that.
All right, I'm gonna see if I can get all of this unplugged.
The jacket I love. It's got like a canvas kind of feel to it. I was kind of wondering about the texture, the fabric that they use. It's almost like a waterproof, almost like a real jacket. It's got like a cool canvasy kind of. And this, go ahead. Sorry.
I was just going to say, I kind of did this strategically. I purposely didn't buy any more figures because what I wanted to wait and see was, do I love Kurnn Rey as much as I think I'm going to? And if so,
I think you will.
I think I will want to get a second version of her, like a second, pick up another one. To have both of her looks before I pick up another figure that I don't have from this wave. So that's kind of why I made sure. I mean, she was a no-brainer. Like, I knew I was getting her because I just love her design. So,
and I love these boots with the pants.
Boots with the fur.
So she's got like the loin piece, the soft goods loin piece, but has the nice fabric, plastic fabric pants with the boots, and they're kind of a dusty.
Curtis is killing me. If I mispronounce words, it's because I can't read. It's because I cannot read that 5-point type.
That's right.
Jeremy needs to stop writing so freaking much. Like, put it on the website. Give us a teaser on the box.
So it looks like the jacket is really, it really does buckle. Like, it kind of ties in there.
Oh,
it's
yeah.
got like a little buckle, and you thread it in there.
Some soft goods.
Like they got some tiny elves.
Two of her. Yeah,
they got some tiny little hands making this stuff, man.
You cannot tell me that right there is not just completely badass. Like that is.
I get like
so
kind of
incredible.
What kind of vibes you get? I get like Blade Runner, Appleseed.
Yeah, for
like
sure.
Star Wars.
Dude, I mean, this head from the get-go, I was like, that's a probe droid. You know,
yes,
like from the get-go.
I thought it was
Let's
bigger,
just look at that.
It's the right size.
Yeah, it's not as big as the pictures made it seem, but look at this beautiful head. Like that helmet is just insane.
I love it.
It is so cool.
This definitely warrants a second one.
And thank God the hose is like glued in. So like it's not going to just pop out every time you turn around. I love the asymmetrical design. Yeah, I mean, I've heard people reference not only the probe droid, but also the Sentinels from the Matrix as well. Oh, cool. So I don't know how well these are lined up, but the jacket does come pre-drilled with holes in the coat, pre-cut. For the backpack and the shoulder pauldrons, which I also love the way these shoulder pauldrons look because they're like asymmetrical in their design, but they're also kind of like cobbled together. So that's one of the things that I love about this universe that I also love about Star Wars is that it's a lived-in universe, right? Like it's old, like stuff doesn't work
Yeah.
properly. It's not all brand new.
It's thrown together. It's mishmash.
She has a pair of binoculars, which is pretty cool. And here's that beautiful head sculpt. Just that thing is just gorgeous.
Yeah, the eyes. Yeah. It's got kind of an avatar-ish kind of
Oh yeah.
look to
I'm
it.
so hyped for that movie, man. Like Fire and or is it
I love this jacket. I think I'm gonna buy just another jacket if I can.
people are selling them
Yeah.
on eBay, but for me personally, I'm like, I am not gonna just buy another coat for like $20 or $30 when I already want a second figure.
No, yeah, you're right.
I'm just
But
gonna
the jacket
get
is so good though, dude.
yeah, the jacket is great.
Like this jacket reminds me so much of Deckard from Blade Runner.
Yep.
Like this is totally his jacket if it was a little browner.
Can you imagine? We're probably gonna get a Deckard like custom from Emil next year.
Yeah, for sure.
That'd be awesome.
I don't know if I'll be able to thread this back in.
Oh yeah. Even the belt is wired. I mean, the belt, look at that. That's crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't even want to take her apart. Like
I know, I was thinking that. Like I'm not sure if I could be able to get that belt off or on again.
I'm gonna take the belt off. You don't have to. I've got some small tweezers that I can use to get it back in there.
You do. Do you have little fingers too?
No, I got big old fat
Yeah, I do
sausage
too,
finger.
man.
I got Gaspar sausages.
Hey, ladies ain't complaining.
Hey.
Hey. That's a new chest too, right? The chest is new.
Yeah.
Yeah. Very cool. Because like even without the jacket, she looks good. You know what I mean? Like the jacket is a beautiful piece, but even without it, it's a cool figure.
Yeah, like here's the figure with the jacket open.
Yeah.
Yeah, we have looks like a new chest piece in there. New belt piece as well. I thought that was going to be Ziri's belt, but I don't think it is. That's a new belt. Yeah, that's pretty dope. And then here, let's pop that really cool head off. Pop the other one on.
William Houston saying, I'm having so much fun with my 5-figure head pack Cosmic and Ox Crew figures all arrived at the same time. Nice.
Dude, that's
Nice,
incredible. I canceled all of my head packs. I had them all pre-ordered on Big Bad Toy Store, and I canceled them because I didn't want them to come in like this week before LegionsCon.
Yeah, I'm still waiting. Mine has not.
I'm gonna pick mine
processed
up
yet.
Gonna pick mine up at LegionsCon. Not getting all of them. I'm not getting the bug head.
Omar says, I gave her some guns considering she had a bullet rack on her gear.
Yep, she does. She comes with a little bandolier, but no
Says,
gun.
Pauldrons are very Star Wars steampunk design.
Yep.
Yeah, I agree.
Sure.
Yeah,
right now, really what I want to
Great
do
figure.
is I really want to get the pauldrons on and the backpack. That's what I really want to have.
That's your goal.
That's my goal right now. But
Okay.
I'm having a really hard time because these pauldrons, like you get one in, and then when you start to put the other one in, the first one pops back out, and then yeah, it's a little finicky.
It's a little fussy and finicky.
I am thinking, however, she's going to wind up on my top 10 figures of the year list for sure.
Omar says you do not have to take the belt out of the buckle. Yeah, because it looks like it's almost sewn. It's like folded over the sewn piece, so it's almost like they don't want you to take it out all the way.
Yeah,
it's
actually not
thick.
though. It's just a little thick on the end.
Yeah.
It's like you said, it's folded over, but it's not folded over the buckle and sewn, so you can take it out.
Yeah,
you can.
I just don't know if I'd be able to put it back in if I did take it out. So I'm just gonna.
The problem is that the shoulder pauldrons are kind of gummy.
Oh, are they?
They're a little bit on the soft side.
Oh yeah, they are a little gummy.
So it's kind of hard to get them in.
I might just do one pauldron. Yeah. They are a little gummy. Yeah, they're a little
but that's okay. I'm not complaining. It's just that's just what's making it a little harder
But I love this head. This
in.
robot. This doesn't even have to be a human or a humanoid. It could totally be like a cyborg or android kind of thing.
All right, I can only get one pauldron on and the backpack, and that right there is just.
Ooh, there's a antenna for the backpack.
Yeah, it's in the side where her head and hands are.
Oh, I was gonna say I didn't even see that. Good thing you said something.
Mine fell out on the ground when I opened it. I was like, "Oh, her stick fell out." It's not a stick; it's her antenna.
Oh, there it is, right there. Yeah, I didn't even see that. That is cool.
Fire, absolute fire. 6.7, no cap.
Yeah, Cosmic is coming back strong.
Okay.
I got Ovar coming. I should get him this week sometime. That's the dwarf mech suit guy.
Andy says it's Space Fern Gully.
I never saw that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, this stuff is fun.
Man.
It's fun.
Yeah, this is fire. This is absolute fire. All right.
All righty, Aphrodite.
All right. We're at 120, so we need to go ahead and wrap up with our double down. So let me get that going.
Let's do it, baby.
All right. Today we're going to be talking everything LegionsCon, and what we decided to do is Terrence was in our chat yesterday, and he was talking about how a lot of people have been promising to do a LegionsCon 101 or like a LegionsCon for beginners video, but not really many people have actually done it. They've talked about doing it, but haven't actually done it. So when there is a hole that needs to be filled, Greg and I are there to.
We're there for it.
Those holes.
It's our thing. It's what we do.
Should have thought about that a little bit more. That's right. We're hole fillers. We'll fill your holes. If you need you got a hole that needs filling,
what we do.
Call 1-900. Fill a hole. So we're actually going to do a true LegionsCon 101, but not here today and not in this time space. We want to devote an entire full show to it, and we're not a live show, but a pre-recorded. We're going to do a video. We're probably going to record it today. It'll probably go up on Monday. The reason we want to do that is because if a lot of people are looking for that type of information, I don't want to have somebody send out a video and be like, here's that information. It's embedded in this live stream. Fast forward to 1 hour and 22 minutes and 37 seconds, and you can get all the information. No, we wanted to do something that's, quick, cut and dry, to the point, and we break down all of the things. So I asked our chat yesterday, they're all, veterans of LegionsCon, and they came up with some great tips and tricks, some do's, some don'ts, and I've compiled those together. I've done a slideshow, and so if you'll look out on our channel on Monday, we'll have that video up. It's going to be dedicated to that. If you're a beginner, if you're a newbie, if you've never come before, and also maybe if you're returning, here's some things that maybe you haven't thought of before. So we're going to do that in a full video. It's going to go up Monday, but what we're going to do today is we're just going to kind of talk about our plan, what is our plan of attack, kind of like what our budget is, what we're going to be doing, what are we going after first, that sort of thing. So first and foremost, both of us are staying at the venue. So that's going to be beneficial. We're actually going to, last year I stayed off site with some friends and drove in every day. They dropped us off every day, which was convenient, but also inconvenient, as I couldn't leave unless I rode with friends. And then the year before, I stayed at the venue, and that was the way to do it. So you and I got lucky. We got our rooms. We're staying there. What's your first plan of attack? When you'll probably get there. We'll be getting there late on Friday. I don't think I'll be able to pick my badge up until Saturday morning. I don't think we're gonna. Well, I mean, if they're giving it out that evening, but I don't think so. I don't think our flight we don't land in Whippany or in Newark until 10. So we probably won't get to the hotel until probably 11:45 midnight.
On
Friday night.
You're missing the whole G-Con.
Yeah. Yeah, I always fly on Friday. I miss GCon. Well, our flight doesn't even leave until like 7. So
Yeah.
I'll
So you'll
be
have
in the
seen it.
I'll watch the whole thing
Yeah.
probably in the airport. I'll probably watch the whole reveal or whatever, depending on. We have to drive to Jacksonville, so that's about a 2.5-hour drive east to where we're going to fly out of. We have an airport in Tallahassee, but it's kind of small, and plane prices are like sometimes double and triple to go to the same airport.
Wow.
So we just drive the 2 hours and fly
I
out of
wanted to
Jacksonville.
address
What
what's
we got?
going on here. Terrence is full of crap about shows that have done it. Yes, absolutely. There is a lot of info out there. Trevor from Legion's Lounge has had all kinds of shows that have showcasing vendors and stuff like that. We're maybe talking about tips from us, with our flair, our personalities and stuff. So we're not reinventing the wheel or doing anything that no one has done before. Don't get all offended, Curtis. We're not doing anything.
So did Trevor do a show? Trevor, tell us what. No, I know he's got a show. I just didn't know. Did they do a thing for beginners this year? I didn't know.
He's got like a road to LegionsCon, which is kind of like a preview. So just calm down, Curtis. Don't have to be a crusader for Trevor.
Okay. Yeah, I've learned a lot as a newcomer to LegionsCon from Curtis and Trevor shows. Appreciate you, brother. I want to hear what you guys have to say. Yeah. Miss GCon. I have to, dude. Actually, it's not really me. It's not really me. It's more of my wife, and when she can get off of work. I work for a university, so I'm well taken care of with my time off and everything. My wife, however, when she misses work, she does not get paid. She has very little time off. So we kind of are limited on when we can fly out. Also, we're limited by, we're also limited by, would we fly out on Thursday and have a whole extra hotel room on top of it, just so that we, I could be there at GCon. While I would love to do that, it's just not in the cards this year.
That's okay. I'm just happy to get some hugs and for you to be there, man.
Right. Yeah. Once you experience GCon live, you won't want to miss it again. I'm just glad that this year I will not be flying while GCon happens, because that has happened the last 2 years in a row. Literally, I'll see one release and then the plane's getting ready to take off. And then I have to put my phone on airplane mode. And then when I land, first thing I'm doing is I'm trying to go through all the reveals all at once. Oh my God, look at this guy. And so I don't get to enjoy each one. I'm kind of flowing through them really fast. This year, our plane doesn't take off until 6 or 7. So it's a very late flight this year, unfortunately. So at least I'll be able to watch it all in order. Trevor says, we did a show with noobs and tips for them. Okay. All right. Hey, I don't watch a lot of YouTube videos, guys. I don't. Sorry. I'm just going by what Terrence said. He's like, hey, there's not a lot of info out there. I was like, hey, let's do that. Let's fill that hole.
Curtis is like, Terrence is full of crap. I would say Terrence is blustery. I don't know if he's full of crap, but
we love all of you guys.
But this
Curtis says, I am not offended, and I'm interested to see your take. But Terrence is full of crap. No, he's not.
This is advice from us. This is our thoughts, our tips, and stuff like that from people that have done it a few times, and for people that watch our show. So,
I am really hoping that this doesn't happen, but we are paying attention to this very closely. Mark, my flight on Friday got canceled, delayed from Orlando on Friday, so to the point where I was just going to miss GCon. So I canceled my flights and decided to drive the 16 hours. Yeah, we're paying very closely to the situation because, some flights are being canceled due to the government shutdown.
That's a downside of flying, is you're at the whim of the flights and all that stuff. I get in my car, I've got my snacks, I drive my ass out there. I will be there unless,
So we will drive, we will rent a car, and we will drive if we get notified the day before that our flight is canceled, because it's just how it is. But boy, I want to know is because for us in Florida, that would be like, 16 hours. Like Omar said, we're in Tallahassee. So it would take, it's about 16 hours. So
it's about 10 and a half for me.
I don't want to do it all in one day, but we'll see. Okay.
We're getting sidetracked. Let's get back.
Anyway, let's get back to our plan. So first of all, you've done this now. This is like me. This is going to be yours and mine, our third LegionsCon, right?
Mm-hmm.
So where do you fall? I don't need to know like the exact number, but where do you fall on what's a comfortable amount of money now that you've done this 3 years in a row? What a comfortable budget should be.
Well, I think you got to separate, like, don't count your food, don't count your hotel and stuff like that. Like, don't put all that money together. Like, don't even consider your hotel. If you're staying at the hotel, like, that's a whole different thing. So you just got to be careful on that. But for your figure budget, it just depends. Every year it fluctuates. Like Brian Carr said that he's only going to buy, a couple of the exclusive, like a scaphoid and maybe a Valguard or two, because the other stuff doesn't really interest him. And some people are happy that, like I think Heinrich said that he was happy that some of the figures don't appeal to him because that's less stuff that he is going to have to buy. I'm a little bit different. I love everything that they're showing so far, but I am keeping in mind that I don't have to buy everything. Like we've said in our group chat, like the stuff will be around. You can get it in retail. There's going to be, because like for some of it, for me, like the Revenant figure or the Warrior has like that scaphoid head or skull. I would like that, and that sucks to have to buy that figure to get that, so things like that. It's kind of like it almost forces your hand a little bit to buy the exclusives, but you can find them in the Cabal. You can trade with the community. Nobody took offense, Terrence. We're just joking around, but you can, you just have to be very, I would say go in with a plan of what you're going to buy. That way, it's like fun focus, like go like, okay, I'm going to go to this table and get this, but you want to make sure and have fun and stuff. So my this budget, is weird. Oh, go ahead. Budget is about 1,000.
Yeah. The first year I did not know what to expect. I didn't know how much money to bring. I brought 1,500 and I spent about 12 or 13. So the next year, so last year when I came, I decided I'm just going to bring around 1,000, 1,100. That's really all I need. This year I'm doing a lot better on like pinpointing exactly what I'm planning on buying. And like right now my budget, like what I'm planning on buying is right around 1,200, and that's what I'm bringing is 1,200. So I'm not going to have a lot of wiggle room. Like I got my list, and so I'm not going to have a lot of like, oh, that's cool, I'll just randomly pick that up, like I won't have that. Like it's going to be like, this is what I'm getting. But this is also the first year that I'm buying duplicates of the exclusives. The past years, I've never bought duplicates of the exclusive. I get my one and I'm happy with that. Like I want one of the 2-packs from last year, one of the other 2-packs. Like I'm good with that. Whereas this year it's like, no, I need 2 of those. I need 2 of those. I need 2 Sir Valguards to make the 2 different figures. I need 2 scaphoids. So I've factored that into my budget. And then another thing that I have to factor in, because we fly, is that I also have to factor in shipping. My 2 years, I've been pretty consistent with the number and the weight of things that I've purchased, because the first year, I think my shipping was like 165. Last year, my shipping was like 163. So I've been very, very consistent. Like,
well,
I don't know how.
If you want, I can bring stuff home with me and then ship it to you later. When you
but I mean, it's still going to cost the same, whether it's
but I mean, you're not going to have to all pay for it at once. That's just my thought.
Yeah. So, and there's also been a few times where I'm like, hey, I want to bring 1 figure home with me. And so I'll put a figure or 2 in my bag and then put dirty clothes in the box and ship that back with my figures. But I ship my figures out on Monday. And then my figures are here by Wednesday or Thursday. First year I used FedEx. Last year I used UPS. The prices were very similar. So, I'll definitely be shipping my stuff home this year. For my wife and I, our anniversary just happened. We just celebrated 19
Happy
years being
anniversary,
married.
man.
Thank you. And so we're turning this into an anniversary trip. This is the first year my wife is coming with me. So we're going to be doing a road trip through the New England area while afterwards. Potentially looking for some new places to live because we're looking to move out of Florida. And so we're just going to have like a little road trip. We have some friends that live in Vermont. We're going to go visit them. Hamilton is, there's no way we'll be able to go see Hamilton in New York on Broadway. Tickets are like $800-900 each. For the cheap tickets, but Hamilton is also playing a traveling version. Is playing in Hartford, Connecticut. We're probably tickets are like $80 to $100. We're probably going to go to Hartford and see Hamilton because the original cast is not playing anymore anyway. So even if we did see it on Broadway, it's not like we're going to see Lin-Manuel Miranda and all those guys. It's not going to happen. So we're probably going to do that, and so we're going to take some time on the back end. So I don't want to be traveling with a whole box full of stuff. So I'll probably go ahead and ship it out. So that's going to be the deal for the budget. Let's go ahead.
I was just going to say Heinrich had a good little piece of advice is to prepay or pre-order prepay. So like if you reach out to say you want to buy a custom from Eric Miller, who has some amazing heads that he's got painted up for the show, but say you want something from one of these guys, these customizers, reach out, say, hey, can I, and some of them will, some of them won't, but say, hey, can I buy this and then pay it off ahead of time? That way you can go and just pick stuff up. So that makes things a little bit easier if you can pay for it in advance before you actually get there. Yeah.
Heinrich. Yeah. He says, I recommend 1,500 to 2,000. Yeah. That's some big spender money.
That's right about there. If you're really digging in and buying, because there's also the added stuff that you don't think about, like t-shirts. You're going to walk by a vendor and you're going to see something that you really, really have to have. So the stuff like that, you want to have a little bit of extra money for. Yeah. And me and Andy, man, we drove home broke. Like we were both like, we were flat broke. So it's good to have a little.
Eric says I get in a weird mode where I don't want to spend money at LegionsCon, and every year I come home regretting I didn't pick certain things up. Yeah, absolutely.
You don't want that regret.
Yeah.
And also
and I do feel what Trevor and Curtis are saying about I spend what I make. Yeah, I do that when I go to Comic Cons. Like my wife knows that if I get up away from the table, that A, I'm not drawing, so B, I'm not making money, and then C, she knows I'm out spending what I'm making. And
you can't help it. You're walking the tables, and you got money in your pocket, man. Sorry, Eric. Don't read. That was a bad example. I was just using you as an example, but don't reach out to Eric. He's not pre-selling. I'm just saying, as an example, you can ask people, customizers or vendors, if you pre-sell stuff. But a lot of this stuff.
Thank you, Trevor.
Step up on the day. A lot of stuff we've learned, you'll see again. Like exclusive stuff. The only thing that we haven't is like the armory, like we haven't seen that stuff again. So you have to take that in effect that there's some stuff you will probably see again and some stuff you may not see for a long time.
Yeah.
So these days we know now, like the armory, those exclusive parts, we won't see them again until who knows when. But
yeah, I do remember somebody saying last year, or a couple people saying last year, that a lot of the black armory night parts were sold out by Saturday evening, and so on Sunday there were a lot of black parts that were not there. I don't know, there might have been some other colors too that sold out. I don't know if it was the green or the red. I'm not sure, but for me personally this year, the thing that I am probably going to head to first is probably the armory experience, so I can build, because I've got my builds planned out. I'm doing 6 builds. I'll be able to do 4 my first pass because I'll be going through and can get 2. My wife will be going through and can get 2. And then I'll go back again and get my next 2. But I plan on doing those, my builds first, and do my gladiators first. That's the first thing I'm going to do. And then I'm going to hit the figure fair, which is the 4-H room. But last year, where the Ninian was located, their secret table drop was just on the other side of the double doors where the armory experience was happening. So I'm pretty sure on my first pass through the armory experience, I'm going to get a chance to see somebody coming to the same cash register area with the table drop. So I'll probably be able to see what that is if there is a table drop. Curtis keeps reminding us there may not be a table drop. If Curtis keeps reminding, may not be a table drop. I think at this point, Curtis knows that there's not going to be a table drop, and he's trying to manage our expectations. So maybe there won't be a table drop, but that's
maybe
fine.
he thinks maybe there is, and he's trying to deflect that.
Oh yeah, maybe he knows what it is, and he's not saying.
Never know.
Okay, all right.
Either way,
Geeky World says got our LegionsCon shirts in a couple of weeks ago. We're good on shirts, absolutely. Andy says the green cloth parts sold out fast. Okay,
it did. Yeah, the green leather.
Oh, I'm going to need Trevor's lunchbox because it's a perfect carrying box for custom heads and such. Absolutely.
I want a sandwich in mine. Can I get a sandwich in mine, Trevor?
There you go.
Turkey and Swiss.
What of the exclusives are you most excited for? Even though I think I know what it's going to be.
It was the nymph. I thought that was a beautiful figure. I love the Ghost of Christmas Past. That buck is beautiful.
Right.
And so I was excited about that one, but then that gold Valgard Knight, just I love the gold Knight, the version 2 gold Knight. I love that figure. And so when I saw this version, I'm like, this is fire. I want it. So I'm going to get probably 3 of the gold Valgards. I'll keep one as Valgard, and then maybe get rid of or trade the other Valgard parts, but turn the other pieces into knights. So I'm really, really loving that gold Knight with the purple soft goods and just that. I love that gold Elijah helmet. It's just
that's
so
that looks
good.
Fire.
That's my most excited for.
Yeah, I think I'm mostly looking forward to the 2 male Crossroads figures.
The Revenant and the Warrior. Yeah, those the pieces. Yeah, the pieces are so good. Thanks, Monarch. It is a great idea, great choice. Yes. And then Trevor says, you got it to the sandwich, turkey Swiss, no mayo, please, mustard. I appreciate that. And good bread. I've got to have some good bread, like that bigger kind of fancy artisanal bread for, I appreciate that, Trevor. Thank you very much. Put it in some kind of like, what's the paper, like the wax paper or something.
Oh yeah.
Really classy when we get sandwiches like that, Trevor. And then maybe little packets of mustard for the lunchbox. He's taking orders for our lunchbox. If we get a lunchbox, he'll have some sandwiches there that he will craft for us. Some nice artisanal sandwiches. I appreciate that, Trevor. Thank you, man.
All right. Well, I just got reminded by my oldest son that I have to run him down to the school so he can help load up for his band competition today. So unfortunately, we are going to have to end the show there. But look, Greg and I, we're going to be putting out some additional information because apparently there are a plethora of videos out there about tips and tricks.
Yeah, we're doing it anyways.
So we're going to do it anyway. We thought it was a really good idea. And sorry if we stepped on any toes. There is a plethora of information out there. Be sure to watch everybody's videes about how to navigate LegionsCon. Watch the documentary because that's going to get you in the mood. But yeah, we're going to be recording that and putting it up. Also, please check out articulatedempire.com. I just recorded a new spot for them that just ran in front of my new video that went up on Friday. So if you check out any of my new videos coming out, the new video spot will be there. Thank you, man. I really appreciate it. It's going to be fun. It's going to be great. Next weekend, our new to myth, our double jointed episode is going to be full on Halloween toys, and we're going to be talking all things Halloween for the Halloween season. So that's going to. What?
Also, check out my New to Mythics live next Sunday, which Mark and Curtis will be in, and Trevor. He did say that he would be there, so thank you guys. That's going to be that's like 0 hour LegionsCon, reminiscing, talking about previous LegionsCons and stuff like that. But you didn't tell us what was your most excited for exclusive.
Yes, I am most excited for the 2 male versions, the exclusive.
Nice.
Those I love the color pattern palettes. I love the design of those figures. I'm very much looking forward to them. Yeah,
there you
that's
go.
it. And the gladiator builds. I love gladiators,
Yes.
so I'm down for it.
Word of the day:
yes.
Vaitis and Bowie Mandela.
2 huge points. Wear deodorant, and then number 2, if you have COVID-19, please stay home.
Stay the frick home.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Thank
you guys for being in the
Appreciate it.
chat today. Thanks for hanging with us for this extra long show, and we will see you guys in the toy aisles.